Now go and make us some coin, lass. Yes, lad. Did you need something? Yes, lass. Did you need something? Good to see you, lad. How are things? Good to see you, lass. How are things? Things are looking up around here, lass. Things are looking up around here, lad. Genuine Falmer blood elixir for sale. Live for thousands of years. See into other people's thoughts. Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments, or grow back that missing limb with my genuine Falmer blood elixir. Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine Falmer blood elixir. Only 20 septims each. Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours. We've been contracted to make sure Brynjolf remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days. Aye, that he was. And you sniffed him out because he broke one of the cardinal rules of our business. He got greedy. He was told to run the scam on merchants, but he smelled the gold on you, and his judgment went out the window. Killing him was a bit impulsive. A true professional would have kept his cool and dealt with it a different way. But I'll let it go. Actually, I admire how you handled the situation. You kept your cool and you didn't kill him. That's the mark of a professional thief. Do you want me to hold your hand as well? You have the ring. All you have to do is pick Brynjolf's pocket and plant it there. Do you want me to hold your hand as well? You're going to have to sneak over to Medesi's stall and use your lockpick on the strongbox. Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Brynjolf and leave it behind. Wealth is my business. Help me out, and I can add to yours. Would you like a taste? Look how you sniffed out my little scheme at the North Gate. You knew it was a shakedown and you called him on it. That's what I'm talking about. Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lad? Running a little light in the pockets, lass? Your pockets. They're a little low on coin. I can tell. It's all about sizing up your mark, lass. The way they walk. What they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway. Oh, sorry. I usually have a nose for this kind of thing. Never mind then, lass. If you change your mind, come find me. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. I'll be out in the market all day, from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction, and you're going to steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Brynjolf's pocket without him noticing. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell. Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin? Running a little light in the pockets, lad? Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying. Eh, lass? It's all about sizing up your mark, lad. The way they walk. What they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway. You're trying my patience, lad. You're trying my patience, lass. Sorry. I usually have a nose for this kind of thing. Never mind then, lad. If you change your mind, come find me. Your guy's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens and paying us good coin for nobody to know about it. Well, until now that is. Tell you what, go ahead and deal with your business for now. When you're done, find me and we'll deal with mine. Aye, you've got a point there. Passing on a golden opportunity is worse. Ah, expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first, then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right? And I'm busy. You help me out, and I'll help you out. That's just how it is. Lost it. Well, at least you showed signs of initiative by telling me. I guess I shouldn't be surprised with the way things are going around here. My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. Even though you fouled up the job, I still think you've got the spark I'm looking for. There's plenty of gold out there for the taking, if you're up to the challenge. All right then, let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften. a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. When you make up your mind, come find me there, and we'll talk about your future. Look, I'll make this simple for you. Arrogant, eh? Play it however you want, but listen up. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. When you come to your senses, find me there, and we'll discuss your future. My organization's been having a run of bad luck, but I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it. I guess I expected too much from you. Looks like I chose the right person for the job. Are you daft? This isn't the Dark Brotherhood. We don't go around murdering anyone ever. It just isn't how things are done. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Nothing around here has been going well lately. Just how long did you expect me to keep those people distracted? I had to let the whole plan fall through. Well, at least you didn't do anything stupid. Next time when you're given a job, don't wander off or take your sweet time. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Nothing around here has been going well lately. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch. I didn't think you'd get pinched. Can't say I'm surprised with the way things have been going around here. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of. I can take a hint, lad. You want to make some coin? Come find me. I could take a hint, lass. You want to make some coin? Come find me. I'll be at the market come morning. You better be there too. I'm ready when you are. Just give the word. Okay, lad. Ready to make some coin. Okay, lass. Ready to make some coin. Oh, excuse me, milady. I'll be glad to sell you an elixir after I'm done with these fine people. What wasn't I clear about? Changed your mind, I hope. When I'm done here, I'd be more than happy to sell you an elixir. Please, hold all your questions until after I've finished. Oh, excuse me, my lord. I'll be glad to sell you an elixir after I'm done with these fine people. Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy. Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir. Patience, Brynjolf. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out. Gather round, all. No pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room. This way, everyone. Over here. You need to hear this. Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. Please hurry. I only have a few bottles left. Only 20 septims a bottle. Grow back that missing limb. See into other people's thoughts. Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments. Wield powerful magic incantations. Live for thousands of years. Who knows what powers the elixir will unlock? My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the elixir and your wishes will be granted. Great wealth, everlasting life, or perhaps limitless power could be yours. The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins. Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone. Dime Bride. Well, what do you call that, then? I'm telling you, this one is different. She was the toughest of the bunch. Honestly, I'm amazed she didn't kick you out of the Bee and Barb herself. Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon J at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning. So I've heard. Thanks to you, this should be the last time they forget to pay. One small detail, though. I need all the gold they gave you. No one skims around here. Come back when you've got every last coin. You have wax in your ears? I said no one dies. We're not assassins. Well, guess what? Now you've inherited their debt. Don't come back to me until you have every last coin. If I have to hold your hand through everything, maybe you aren't cut out for this kind of work. It's under your feet, lad. Just follow the smell. The walls have ears. And you're being tested, lad. We'll talk in the Ragged Flagon. The walls have ears. And you're being tested, lass. We'll talk in the Ragged Flagon. If I have to hold your hand through everything, maybe you aren't cut out for this kind of work. It's under your feet, lass. Just follow the smell. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough. What's on your mind? Despite your mistakes, I see more potential in you than half the snot-nosed footpads that stumble their way into the flagon. I'm going to put my neck on the line. We need people like you in our outfit. Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about? Are you daft? I told you not to kill any of them. How much clearer do you need me to be? How about the gold? Did you remember to bring it? Or was that too difficult an instruction as well? So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive. I suppose it's not a total loss then. Let me give you a piece of advice. If you want to make some serious coin in this business, you need to listen to rules. Now, on to other things. Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude. Helga is a devout follower of Dibella and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage and she'll cave. She's as stubborn as she is beautiful, isn't she? Glad you found a way to get her to pay. I wasn't sure that he'd see the light, but I'm sure you explained it to him. Well done. Of course you'll get a cut. We take care of our own. Now, if you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Get going. If you were expecting a palace, then maybe you're not cut out for this line of work. Our methods involve secrecy and discretion. Now, if you're done belly-aching like a child, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? No risk, no reward. That's the way it goes, so you better get used to it. Now, if you're done belly-aching like a child, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. Well, well. Call me impressed, lass. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. Well, well. Colour me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. I'll be here when you're done. Come back when you grow a backbone. What is it with you and all these questions? Very well. Ask away. All right. I'll entertain you a bit more. Go on. Have anything for us yet? I trust everything went well. Mercer. This is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit. Mercer, aren't you forgetting something? Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in. Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place. I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits. They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke. We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arengoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arengoth and bring in a huge payout. Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the Fourth Era in prison. At least you remembered one of the things I asked. Let me see that. Let me take a look at what you found. If it was like that, she wouldn't be asking for you. She'd be calling on the Dark Brotherhood. It's just business. Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lad. Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lass. Don't sound so eager. It's not a social visit. It's business. No. Nothing like that. You're calling on her for business. That's between you and Maven. And I prefer to keep it that way. Just keep your ears open and your mouth shut, and you'll do fine. That's between you and Maven. And I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people. Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be? Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. You've made a mess of things, and Maven's furious. I told you not to burn more than 3 of the hives. I've smoothed things over with her for now. But you can forget your cut. Ha, of course. Your pay. You're smart as a whip, lass. Keep doing right by us. And there's plenty more where that came from. Ha, of course. Your pay. You're smart as a whip, lad. Keep doing right by us. And there's plenty more where that came from. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive. But if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. That's not how things work around here. The guild depends on an arrangement of influential people to keep things running smoothly. Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouth wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients. The guild depends on an arrangement of influential people to keep things running smoothly. Without them at our backs, we'd be in serious trouble. Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me. Welcome to the family, lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tonelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor. Hey, I'm not done talking to you yet. Come back here. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners. So tell me, did Arengoth enjoy your visit? Was there something else? All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us. I suggest you listen to what Mercer has to say, if you want in. It's just this way. Keep following me. Keep following. It isn't far. All eyes are on you, lass. Don't disappoint us. Let me show you the operation. Then you can ask your questions. Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild? I warned you not to cross Maven. If I hadn't stepped in and paid amends, you'd be... Well, I think you know. At least Sabion has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before. Word on the street is that poor Sabiorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild. Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arengoth, and now Sabiorn. Maven wants to see you right away. I suggest you head right over. Out with it. What happened at the meadery? I'm certain Maven wishes you to be in Whiterun, not wasting time here. A mercantile group that has established ports all over Tamriel. They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources. So don't get their feathers in a ruffle. There are thieves, and then there is Gulamai. No honor, no code at all. He'd shake your hand and stab you in the back at the same time. The cut he's supposed to provide the guild has dwindled as of late. He says pickings in the warehouse are slim, but I'm certain he's lying. Keep your eyes on him. He's quite crafty. Gulamai works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim's shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse. Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important. If you discover Gulamai's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well. I'm glad to see you're embracing our methods. It would be a waste to lose a contact at the East Empire Company before we had the entire story. Just keep on Gulamai's tail, and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Trouble? Huh. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you. I can't believe Gulamai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last septim. But he's no mastermind. No. Mercer wants him alive. For now. Just keep on his tail, and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Stubborn or not, he's the only contact we've got at the East Empire Company. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gulamai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. Good luck in Solitude. Keep Gulamai alive, but remind him who we are. No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence. What did you need? No. It's some sort of crazy contraption Mercer commissioned for quick escapes. I'd wager a well-placed shot at the ramp's mechanism would lower it in a hurry. Good question. I've only set foot inside a few times myself, and that was in Mercer's company. If you can get past his trained watchdog, I think your best bet might be the ramp to the second-floor balcony in his backyard. Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else? Look, before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. I mean, everything. I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the guild. Anything else? What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you? Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way. Be careful, lass. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Aye. A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. Place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Vold to guard the place. Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone. Be careful, lad. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good and set up for life. We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. No sign of Mercer. Any luck on your end? Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has left, and to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Carlia and made amends for how the guild's treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly. We have no time to lose. Careful at Mercer's place. I don't want to lose anyone else to that madman. I can't believe this is happening, lass. Just take a step back and let me figure this out. Then we'll talk. I can't believe this is happening, lad. Better question would be, what did he leave? Mercer took everything. Even all of our plans are gone. Before Mercer took over, Gallus started collecting every bit of material he could on locations the guild could heist. Museums, keeps, estates, you name it. By the time Mercer took over the guild, we must have had a few dozen. I don't have a clue. That door is impenetrable. Without 2 keys, it's impossible to open. I have a key, Delvin has a key, and Mercer has a key. That's it. There are no other copies. Huh. That'd be Vault. A real piece of work, that one. Mercer's holding something over his head, keeping him loyal. Talk to Vex. She used to know him very well, if you catch my meaning. Let me see. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long. No, it can't be. It says Mercer's been stealing from our vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered. Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth. By the 8th, it's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of? You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer. No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus. Vex, put it away, right now. Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away. Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a nightingale? That was never discussed. Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in. Okay, lass, we've got these get-ups on. Now what? What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms. So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed. I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me? Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die. Then it's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre. I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lass. This will be a fight to remember. I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember. Then it's decided. When this entire sorry affair is over, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead. Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead. Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the guild. Listen, lass. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the guild. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves' Guild. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the guild to its full strength. Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now. I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do, maybe even one of the best. But it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it. Ha! Spoken like the leader of the Thieves' Guild. Just don't lose yourself in the role. We have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation. Look, everyone in the guild admires what you've done. Maybe they won't come out and simply tell you, but I promise you it's true. And now they know Mercer never genuinely cared about the guild. He lacked the loyalty you obviously possess. I can't think of anyone better. As a result, we both feel that you'd make an excellent replacement for Mercer as leader of the Thieves' Guild. Thanks to your efforts, the guild's been restored to its full strength, and you've exposed the traitor in our midst. Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Until next we meet, lad. Until next we meet, lass. I have some preparations of my own to make. I'll meet you at the stone. I suggest you talk to Carlia first. She has some news that'll turn your stomach. I'm just as puzzled as you, lass. This is enough to make your head spin, eh? I think we should trust the lass and take the deal. Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road. I'm just as puzzled as you, lad. I think we can trust Carlia. Let's see what she's on about. Not now, lad. Carlia said it was important. Not now, lass. Carlia said it was important. What's happening? I can't stop myself. I'm sorry, lass. I can't.
Get the damn key and let's get out of here before we end up like Mercer.
The gate below still looks closed. I've seen a puzzle like this before. There's got to be another lever to pull. But you better hurry. A septum says this mechanism's on a timer.
No luck there, lass. Something must have fallen on the other side of the door because it isn't moving.
Sure's bones. Look at that monstrosity.
Damn it, there's no way through.
We can take the beast on or sneak around. It's your call, lass. We're right behind you.
Aye, lass, and we'll be ready for him. Let's keep moving.
Looks like we can take the low road or the high road across this chamber. Your choice. Aye. Whatever you want to do, we're with you. The stench. This place reeks of Falmer. So this is what we heard. The entire tower collapsed. Look at the size of this place. Have you ever seen anything like it in your life, lass?
I'm on it, lass.
I'll bet my last septum that there's a mechanism around here somewhere. Then this is it. We do this for Gallus and for the Guild. We can take the beast on or sneak around. It's your call, lad. We're right behind you. Mercer was able to knock this thing down. Gods.
Aye, lass. Nothing's getting by me.
Not just ordinary gems. They're said to be flawlessly cut and as big as a man's head. Can you imagine how much they're worth? Gallus and Mercer spent the better part of a month infiltrating Erkenthand, but the dwarves had protected the place far too well. There were just too many obstacles blocking the way. The plans were shelved, and the rest is history. Aye, that's what the Falmer were known as long ago, before they became the blind monstrosities they are today. When Gallus took one look at this statue, he knew it was something special. He took it right up to Enther at the College of Winterhold. Didn't take long for Enther to find a book in the college's library that told of Erkenthand and a great statue with gemmed eyes within. A few years before Mercer murdered Gallus, the Guild took in a thief who specialized in dwarven antiquities. The thief had broken into a nobleman's home somewhere in Windhelm and made off with a small figurine of a snow elf with crystalline eyes. If you would have asked me that yesterday, I'd have said no, but now I think our chances have improved. Look, call me crazy if you like, but I trust Carlia. I don't think she'd lead us down a suicidal path. Besides, I'd rather die with some of Mercer's blood on my blade than spend the rest of my life regretting that I ran the other way. Aye, and some of what Carlia said is starting to make sense. Mercer may have damaged our reputation and raided our coffers, but this goes well beyond even his twisted form of larceny. Old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all laughed at him. Looks like the joke's on us. Aye, there will be blood today. I can promise you that. Crime is one thing. Murder is another. Mercer will answer for this. I'd just as soon die before I'd let Mercer get those gems. Ugh. Do the Falmer also have no sense of smell? This place reeks. The eyes would go a long way in helping get the Guild back on its feet. I can't wait to get my hands around that bastard's neck. By Talos, Mercer has a lot to answer for.
Let's get out of here before we end up like Mercer.
The lass seems to think old Mercer is pulling a fast one on us, leading us here and letting the dwarven constructs wear us down. I've learned to trust her lead at this point. After all, we Nightingales need to stick together, eh? I can't think of anyone better suited to return the key. Just remember to keep your eyes open and walk true with the shadows. Right now, the Guild needs someone to maintain order. Everyone is awaiting the news of Mercer's demise. It couldn't be a more precarious time. I also need to reassure Maven that it's business as usual without Mercer, and that a new Guildmaster will soon be taking over. Listen, lad, I have faith in you. I know that sounds strange coming from a thief, but these recent events have changed my perspective. Listen, lass, I have faith in you. I know that sounds strange coming from a thief, but these recent events have changed my perspective. I'll be down here, trying to coordinate everything with Delvin and Vex, to make sure the coin keeps flowing, and no one skims. If you still feel like doing some jobs, I'm sure Delvin and Vex have more than their fair share to give out. Either way, it's been a pleasure, my friend. Here's to the future of the Guild. May it last another 1,000 years. I just wanted to give you a proper thank you for everything you've done. The Guild is back on its feet again, and on its way to a prosperous future. What's become of the skeleton key? That's it then. After all those years of helplessly watching the Guild decline. But enough of that. I'm confident that with you in charge, we'll soon have more gold than we could possibly spend. It's good to see you in one piece, lad. Ha! It's good to see you in one piece, lass. Until you're done with Vex, we don't have anything to discuss. You've done it now, whelp. You broke the rules and now you're knee-deep in it. You want to get back into our graces, you need to talk to Vex. She'll set you straight. That means you're out. No jobs, no payouts, no nothing. Until next we meet, lad. Until next we meet, lass. Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time. Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time. I'm busy right now, lass. We can talk later. I'm busy right now, lad. We can talk later. I have. I think we may have to turn this one over to the Dark Brotherhood. Sorry, Mercer. They no longer wish to be involved in our operation. 2 reasons. He's rich, and because we need every sword we can get right now. Maven has been nagging us about her request. Any thoughts? Yes, I know. That last job was my fault. I obviously thought Nirwin was ready, but I was wrong. I think we need to prepare for the worst. The coffers are dwindling, and I can barely keep our contacts happy. Normally I'd agree, but we've already lost so many contacts across Skyrim. If we lose the ones in Riften, we may as well close up shop. Delvin, please tell me you have good news. You tell this sorry bunch of thieves that they need to put down their flagons and get to work if they want to keep their status. Thank you, Vex. You've always been the most reliable one in the guild. Mercer is being Mercer. If he has a plan to get us out of this rut, then he isn't sharing it with me. How are you feeling, Vex? Well, I see your wounds have healed, but your pride still needs some time. Well, that's it. Sorry if it isn't the ceremony you were hoping for, but we're not exactly known for throwing our coin around. Oh, and one last thing. Here, I want you to take this. It's sort of a tradition around here. After we're done, head over to Tanelia, and she'll set you up with your Guildmaster armor. Well, my friend, the time's come to make it official. It's time to become our Guildmaster. Don't worry. I promise this will be short and sweet. If you'll just meet us in the center of the cistern room, we can begin. You need anything. Anything at all. Don't hesitate to ask. We can talk after the Guildmaster ceremony. Carlia, Vex, everyone is in agreement. So all I can do now is name you Guildmaster, and wish you good fortune and long life. Now everyone, get back to work. Delvin, look, I've never been good at these things, so I'm just going to keep it short. Being Guildmaster means more than just getting a cut of all the loot. It's about being a leader, and keeping this rabble in order. With that in mind, I propose that the position of Guildmaster should be yours. It's as if the merchandise and coin is simply falling from the sky. Vex and Delvin are having to turn clients away at this point. It's almost impossible to keep up. Don't forget to check your tribute chest once in a while. As Guildmaster, you're getting a significant cut of the spoils. Take a good look around you. Have you ever seen the guild in such a prosperous state? With Mercer Frey gone and our influence present in all of Skyrim's cities, the guild's accumulating wealth faster than we can spend it. I couldn't be more proud to be part of the Thieves Guild, or its new guildmaster. Take a good look around you. Have you ever seen the guild in such a prosperous state? With Mercer Frey gone and our influence spreading across Skyrim, the guild's earned a new level of respect it hasn't seen in decades. I couldn't be more proud to be part of the Thieves Guild, or its new guildmaster. Eyes open and walk with the shadows. Now go and make us some coin, lad.
I promise a swift but painful end. Finally, let's end this. There you are. Come on, show me you've got what it takes. You just made the last mistake of your life. Enough of this. Fight me. Give up? Yeah! Come out and face me, you coward. Oh, come now, resorting to petty tricks, are we? I can smell your fear. My blade thirsts for your blood. Is that all you've got? You fight like a child. Ha! You're pathetic. Die, damn you! Come on, put up a fight. No mercy for the weak. I'll give no quarter. So, it's to the pain then. Ah, good. I could use some practice. I'll tear you apart. That's what happens when you cross the guild. I think they got the message. Damn, just as I was getting warmed up, I hardly felt a thing. And that's why I'm the best. I heard something. Ha! Found you. That's the end of that. That'll teach you to cross me. Who's there? Hey! I'll get you. I'm not done yet. I knew I heard something. Now you're mine. Where'd you go? Die! You're dead! Fall, damn you! Oh! Guess it was nothing after all. I must have been hearing things. There you are!
What was that?
No! Enough of this! Damn it, no more! Come on, show yourself! I'm going to find you.
No one here now. Must have scared them off.
Where'd you come from? Come back here. Where are you? You can't hide forever. You can't get away from me. Show yourself! You're as good as dead. Come on! I will kill you! You're pathetic!
God, the pain. You'll pay for this. Again? Buy some food this time, will you? All right, here. Oh, I don't believe those rumors, my friend. Besides, who would ever want to harm such beauty? Yeah, I bet I know your guy. He's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens, paying us good coin for nobody to know about it. Huh. So Sibby finally got the nerve to bare his teeth, eh? Look, this sounds like a family matter, and I don't want the guild in the middle of it. You do what you want. Just don't expect us at your back when Maven has your head on the executioner's block. Well, lad, I'd do just as well drawing a blade across my own neck. Where did this foolish request come from? Whoa, lass, I'd do just as well drawing a blade across my own neck. Where did this foolish request come from?